Hey y'all, I'm just here to tell you that we've been lied to about sin for all of our lives. You see, the church has told us that we're just sinners, we're no good, our righteousness are filthy rags, there's nothing that we can do about sin, we're helpless when it comes to sin, and the only thing we can do is trust in Jesus' righteousness because we can't be righteous ourselves. Well, is that the truth? No, it's not. You see, the Bible talks about righteousness in a different way. Yes, there is a part of Scripture that says that our righteousness is as filthy rags, but that is in comparison to Jesus, who I call Messiah, Yeshua, his righteousness. Our righteousness compared to his righteousness is filthy rags. But we can still have righteousness of our own. In fact, we are commanded to be righteous. You see, righteous is not about being perfect. Messiah Yeshua, he had perfect righteousness. And that is what differentiates him from each one of us. Each one of us have sin, but that does not mean that we have to continue in sin. We can be righteous. And the righteousness that we have is blamelessness before God. And that is what God expects from us. The Bible mentioned many people who were righteous. Abel was righteous. Noah was righteous. Abraham was righteous. Job was righteous. Joseph, the father of Yeshua, was righteous. John the Baptist was righteous. And there was even a centurion named Cornelius who Peter went to talk to and tell him about the gospel. He was righteous. So we can be righteous. That doesn't mean that we're perfect. It just means that we are blameless before God. And that is what God expects of us. You see, a big part of the lie that we've been told is that we can't do anything about sin. We can't be righteous. So we might as well not even try to be righteous. And that is a lie from the pits of hell. God does want us to be righteous. He wants us to follow the example of Messiah Yeshua. He wants us to imitate and be like Messiah Yeshua, who was perfectly righteous. So our goal is to be perfectly righteous. There's a story about how zoos and other people can have elephants tied up with a tiny rope that they can easily break, but that they never attempt to break it. What they do is, when the elephant is young and when they can't break the rope, they tie the elephants up. And when they're young, they try to break the rope and they see that they can't. So guess what? They stop trying. They never try to break the rope any longer. They just accept the fact that they cannot break the rope and get away. So as they get older and stronger, when they actually can break the rope, they don't even try anymore. Psychologists call this type of effect learned helplessness. And that's what happened with the church and sin. The church is teaching us to be helpless when it comes to sin. They tell us that we don't even need to try to not sin because we can't, because we're just sinners. Well, I'm not accepting that, because when I read the scripture tells me that I can be righteous.